myself R Mahesh Reddy. I am from Triple A department. Today topic active and passive voice. Introduction to voice. Voice is grammar indicates the relationship between the action of the verb and the participants in the sentence. There are two primary voices in English, active and passive. Understanding the difference in crucial for effective communication. What is active voice? Active voice occurs when the subject of the sentence performs the action. In the active construction, the subject is clear and prominent. Most sentences in English are written in active voice for clarity. Example of active voice. The cat catched the mouse clearly shows shows cat has the door. She painted the fence indicates that she is performing the action. The teacher explained the lesson highlights the teacher's active role. Benefits of using active voice. Active voice tends to make sentence more direct and virtuous. It enhances clarity and reduces ambiguity in writing. Readers typically find active voice more engaging and easier to understand. What is passive voice? Passive voice occurs when the subject receives the action rather than performing it. The focus shifts further to the recipient of the action. Passive constructions can sometimes obscure who is responsible for action. Example of passive voice. The mouse was catched by the cat. Emphasize the mouse as the subject. The fence was painted by her showcases the action rather than the actors. The lesson was explained by the teacher, shifts focus from the teacher. Benefits of using passive voice. Passive voice can be useful when the door is unknown or irrelevant. It can create a sense of formality or objectivity in writing. Passive constructions allow for emphasis the action of recipient. Formatting active voice. Active sentence generally following a simple structure. Subject plus verb plus object. For example, his subject runs verb, a marathon object. This structure clearly communicates who is doing what. Forming passive voice. Passive sentence typically follow the structure subject plus from of to be plus back past particle by plus agent. For example, a Martin subject is run verb by him agent. The form of to be changes based on the test of the main verb. Identify voice is sentence. To identify voice, look for subject and the action verb in the sentence. Ask whether the subject is performing action or receiving it. This will be help in determining whether the sentence is active or passive. Common micro misconceptions may believe that passive voice is always incorrect, but it has its place. Active voice is not always better than the concept. It indicates the choice. Some academic or formal writing of favor passive constructions. When to use active voice? Use active voice for clarity and directness in most writing situations. It is particularly effective and persuasive writing and storytelling. Readers appreciate straightforward language. This is easy to follow. When to use passive voice. Use passive voice when do is unimportant or obvious. It is suitable for scientific writing where the focus in other process rather than agents. Passive voice can be effective in formally documents to main objectivity. What is identifying voice? Read the following sentence and determine they are active or passive. The comment approved the possible. The proposal was approved by the committee. Conclusion: understanding the active and passive voice, enhancing writing effectiveness. Choose the prospect voice based on the context and audience. Mischievous voice can improve clarity, engagement, and in engagement and impact in communication. Feels free to feels free to adjust and content according to your audience or specific education goals. Thank you.